Barry Bonds, Ben Jones, Marion Jones, and Sean Merriman are just four of very many names that have tainted their image due to the abuse of steroids in their respective sports. Today, I'm here to talk about how steroids has affected society and the way we perceive these athletes as we proceed in the future. Now, to do so, I've gone through many websites and many articles, including YahooSports.com, the New York State Department of Health, and Jay Solberg's Performance Enhancing Drugs in Baseball. Steroids have flawed gameplay, destroyed images of players, and will continue to impair the history of the sports we all love today. Starting off with health, everybody knows that steroids can have a very harmful effect on your body if used improperly. In fact, according to the New York State Department of Health, when improperly used, anabolic steroids can cause serious health problems such as high blood pressure, heart disease, liver damage, cancers, strokes, and blood clots. These are very, very serious issues you must consider when you think about these players trying to gain this advantage and risking their lives. Over the past 20 years, baseball has really been the red flag sport of steroids, and deservingly so, with all the names that have come out about performance enhancing drugs, growth hormones, several other steroid types that have been abused over the past 20 years. Names such as like I've mentioned, Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. I mean, talking the big, big names that the younger generations grew up watching over and over again. Now, it only doesn't stay in baseball, though. There have been very famous Olympians, as I've mentioned, Ben Jones and Marion Jones. Marion Jones probably being the most famous, having her medals stripped from her and being who was going to be, I should say, one of the most prized and glorified Olympians in USA history. Now, punishment varies from sport to sport. Baseball has an actual criteria on a game suspension list, all the way down to full-blown ban from the league. Olympians have their medals stripped. NFL players get hefty fines, game suspensions, and last, they also get kicked out of the league. Now, although these punishments have been harsh, and like I said, they do vary, it's pretty clear that these punishments have not had much of an effect, considering we're still seeing offenders today. Now, steroids have been growing at an unfortunate pace. And although this era seems to be slowing, it's hard to imagine it's coming to an end anytime soon. What if these steroids start trickling down into college or even high school? There have been stories that have trickled out there about high schoolers ruining their bodies at a really early age when they're still growing, ruining joints and muscles that don't grow back anymore due to the abuse of steroids. It's an issue that does need to be attended to in a very, very fine fashion before it gets any worse. And in a final conclusion, and as I've mentioned before, steroids are simply tainting sports. You can't even think about Barry Bonds without an asterisk next to it. It needs to be addressed, and this unfortunate era needs to come to an end. Thank you.